This is State Election Commission of Macedonia, so if you need some more questions. Till today, the whole preparation for the next referendum in Sunday, 30th of September 2018, is practically complete. We have Saturday tomorrow for voting for diaspora, and Sunday for voting here in Republic of Macedonia. So last month, State Election Commission has a well-organized month with whole preparation for technically organizations and whole other preparations for this referendum.
Basically the campaign and the preparations by the authorities in the different areas.
If you want to come to a polling station and get elements there, we don't look up observers.
Well, actually, this is it's standard practice for us. The thing is, what's important for us is to actually see the entire electoral process before we can really provide an assessment of that process. So we have been looking at the voter registration, voter lists in that way, with the formulation of the referendum procedures, the laws that regulate the referendum procedures, and as well as the campaign. As you mentioned, it's 48 hours before, so the campaign silence period is actually just begun now. But we have to see that as well as referendum day to get an entire picture of that. So we hold back and wait until the Monday, the day after the referendum, where we'll release our assessment in a preliminary statement.
The government and the parliament chose to define this referendum as a consultative one, just to get the opinion of the citizens. If the census is reached, it's going to be a bit more release, not for the government, but for the opposition too, because they will have an excuse in front of their supporters to continue with the constitutional changes. But what I expect is that we're going to have the vast majority voting for the referendum, and that's going to be a clear sign and clear obligation to the government and to the parliament that if the census is not reached, they should continue with other means of solving the procedure, which means to shift it to the parliament. Even if the census is reached and everybody votes for, it doesn't change the constitution in Macedonia. Still, it has to go to the parliament. But reaching the census with a clear margin of voters for would make their job easier to change the constitution.